Hi guys, welcome back to VPSSG, and today we have Paint the Roses, and this is a logic deduction game by North Star Games. So this is the deluxe edition, as you can see here, and let's see, this is by Ben Goldman with art by Jackie Davis. So yeah, this is a very interesting game. It's based off the universe of Alice in Wonderland. So together with the Queen of Hearts and everyone. So I'm not very into the... In fact, I haven't really watched Alice in Wonderland. So yeah, but basically this is using the theme. So yeah, it's pretty interesting in the way it plays and everything. So here we have it's the 2 to 5 players game for ages 11 and up, and plays for about 60 minutes. So that's actually pretty fast. And let's take a look at the bottom. So we have here, we have game trays inside. So there's a bit of a organization solution inside. So yeah, this is the another side of the box, and this is the top. So yeah, and yeah, so this is the deluxe edition, as you can see. So meaning that I believe the base game comes separately with the expansion. So yeah, so basically the deluxe edition have the expansion already in the box itself, and yeah, I can feel something quite big over here. So yeah, and you can see that these are roughly the components that you will have. And it's a bit weird also that I noticed is that the way they draw their hexes. These are the acrylic hexes. So in the base game or the retail edition, you actually get the cardboard or token edition. Yeah, I mean like the cardboard one. So this is actually the acrylic one, and they're actually drawing it a bit too sharp. But from the pictures that I saw, I don't think it's that sharp. So yeah, we'll have to open up and see what's going on. So yep, and yeah, basically the main components are the different deduction cards, the main board, and the deluxe edition we actually have a dual layer board so that we can put our acrylic. These are the bushes, I think. So yeah, we also have our I think this is something like a scoring pad, and yeah, our deduction pad. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And these are our rule books here, and we have some of the expansions, yeah, which is all really cool. Again, if you haven't followed my channel on the Instagram page, of course do follow it down below. Yeah, we are a big fan of logic deduction game or like mystery games, so that's really nice, and I really hope that these do live up to the expectation. So yeah, without further ado, let's get opening. So I've changed my knife finally. It's blur. Yep, so it's finally sharp, and let's hope I don't scratch the box. So let's open this. Okay, so here we have, once again, Paint the Roses Deluxe Edition by North Star Games Studio. Let's see what's inside, and I can feel that there's no art at the back of the lid, so yeah, that's to be expected. Let's put this to the side for now. So here we have a little silica gel. Yeah, so actually I do keep this so that my components stays dry. And yeah, it's pretty humid in Singapore, so yeah, it's better to keep those around. So this is our rulebook, which is pretty thin and small. And we have a bit of a player aid here to describe the different phases. And let's take a quick look inside. So that's learning the components, the objective and setup, how to play the game, the different phases of the game. So yeah, we have a different speed of the queen. So the higher she goes, the faster she moves. So there's a different 2-player rules, which is likely what we are going to play with, and how to take the note, and our FAQ. So that's just a bit, it's about 20 pages. Yep. So not a very thick one, and it's pretty small also. That's nice. So let's put this here. And here we have our very nice insert. So you can see this arranged very nicely. And yeah, it's in red. So yeah, these are our, I think it's a special or a different expansion that uses this, or a different variant. So those are our scrub tiles. Yeah, I think that's what they are called. And there's not a lot of it actually. There should only be about 32, excluding this, but this looks way lesser than 32. But okay. So since this is here, let's just take a look at it. So let's open this first. It's very interesting shape, but it's a bit of an odd shape. So you can see that there's some printings or like indents here. Very nice shape. So here it's supposed to be like this, I think. Yeah, supposed to be Paint the Roses. You can see. So it's pretty sturdy lid, especially at the corners. But this is not that sturdy. So over here is a bit flimsy plastic. Yeah. So either way, so here we have the Queen of Hearts. As you can see here is a very nice red miniature. This has a bit of a, it's not really like the normal miniature material that we are used to. It feels a bit more heavy, I guess. Yep, it's not as light as the others. Yeah, but you still do have pretty nice amount of detail here with the hair and the dress. And standing on a rose. So that's that. And we have two smaller ones, which I think we are playing with. So again, I don't know these characters. I only know the main person is Queen of Hearts. So these are our smaller characters in a different color. This is a bit of an off-white. Yeah, closer to beige kind of color. And then we have a rabbit, which is a bit hard to take. Yep. So yeah, that's our rabbit. It's standing on some gravel or like some tiles. So it's pretty nice. Pretty thin base. Yep. Oops. Supposed to be facing outwards. Then we have the bases. We have two white ones, followed by two red ones. So this is what the white one looks like. So it's basically like a outer portion of a rose. So then I believe we just have to like put it in. Yeah, it feels like it has kind of a malleable kind of material. I think for the purpose of this, and it's a bit hard to put it in, and I don't really want to like force it in, because I don't really want to break the miniature. It does have a bit of a rubber feel. Yes, that's what I'm going for. It has a bit of a rubber kind of feel to it. Like it's sort of soft, but it's not soft, but it doesn't feel entirely hard either. So it's a bit yeah, it's a bit yeah, difficult to explain, but you know, hopefully the sound can give you some idea. Yeah, so it's not the very, very loud and sharp kind of voice, kind of sound. Yeah, it's a kind of like you're rubbing almost two rubber together, if that makes sense. And this is not really easy to put in, so but it does fit quite well. Yep, so it doesn't really drop out. So yeah, but just that you have to be careful when you're taking it out, so that you don't break the miniature. And then we have a red one, so they're identical, and you do stack them up like so. Yeah, so yeah, as you accumulate more of these petals, she'll move faster. And then we have these standard ones. These are for the different players, I suppose. So they are our standard wooden cubes. Yeah, nothing too fancy here. Yeah, we have like 6 in each slot. So next, let's take a look at the tiles. So here we have the tiles here. So this is the front. So I think there's a number here. I think the usual one, or like the standard one, doesn't have any numbers. Yeah, so there's like 6 on each side, so there's 24 here, plus 8, so that's 32. Okay, so I guess the 32 do include this in the middle. Yeah, or maybe it was another expansion. Not too sure about that, but yeah, so these are the tiles that we have. So it says North Star Game Studio behind. And yeah, so the one that we have is not really sharp. It does have some curve to it, so that's nice to see. Yeah, so I was afraid that it was really going to look like super sharp, like the one at the back. So yeah, oops, maybe let's just take these out and see what they're about. So I believe it's the shape and the color as well. So we have a red, a yellow, another red. Oh, so this is a different shape, yellow and yeah. So I guess let's maybe try to arrange them by shape, then we'll roughly know. So this is the diamond, so we should have the clubs first. So let's see if there's any clubs here. Nope, no clubs. So you can hear the sound. They are pretty light. So they are not like chips heavy, but they are acrylic. So yeah, basically you can imagine the water disc from Redlands, but a bit more solid than that. So these are our clubs. There's a purple, there's a red, there's a pink, and a yellow. So I think it's one, I'm guessing it's one shape and then like one color, like probably 6 colors. Yep. So these are heart. So you can hear the sound as I'm handling them. So they are actually pretty loud or pretty sharp. So that's our spades, yellow spades. It's our heart. This is our clubs and our last club. So I don't think we have any repeat in color. Yep, we don't. Oh, we do. We have a purple, a red, pink, yellow, red. Yeah, so there's 2 reds and 2 purples. I think it's going to be the same. 2 red and 2 purple. This has 2 pink. I think I'm confusing myself. Yeah, so I guess it's not really like one of each color. But yeah. So and yeah. So this is our last one. Yeah, so I have 6 of each, and this is our special one. This one actually has some numbers to it. Number 5 here, and number 7, number 6. Not sure if the number matters. And we have you should have an 8 somewhere. Yep. So these are number 8. And then we start back at number 1. Yep. And number 2. The yellow hearts. So I'm quite interested to try this out because it's a co-op game, but it's a deduction game, which is pretty cool in itself. Yeah. If I'm not wrong, like basically the point of the game is to gain more points as a team, faster than the Queen of Hearts can chase you. So yeah. Oops. So again, the inserts here, the bottoms are usually the most fragile point, and I believe it will be the first to crack as you use it. So yeah, to be careful of that. Okay, so I realized, right, it's not both ways, because as you can see here, this does not match up to the circle, so you have to turn this around. Yep, now it fits nicely, so things don't move. Yep. I mean, if you go upside down, then as you can see, like this part is already like, no, they are not really aligned anymore. So yeah, I mean, it does keep it in place. So yeah. So this is the Queen's Royal lock. It's cool. There's some like some sort of example here. So there's a 3-player, there's a 4-player, 5 players. So yeah, that's cool. Kind of like a achievement lock, I guess. Then next we have is the Escape the Castle. So this is the rulebook for the expansion. So you can take a quick look. So these are the different modules that you can add. So we have the Queen of Hearts. That's the all modules. Okay. So we have the White Rabbit, the Jabberwocky, the Cheshire Cat, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, Mad Hatter, and Alice module. So that's like a total of six modules to add to the game. Yep. And yeah, so I guess they do add a bit of the different like objective, I guess. Yeah. So that's supposed to be the one in the mini. Right, and here we have our board. So it's our double layered board. So everything is black at the back, so you can see. So that's how it folds. Yeah, you can see the individual like layers of the board. So it's pretty solid. Yeah, it's double layered, and you can see that this part is coming out just a little bit. Yeah, so need to be careful with it, and this part is also the paper is not sticking very well. Yeah, so it's a pretty small board actually, so let me just adjust it. Yeah, so it's actually a pretty small board, and so you can see over here, and if so, this is a sort of a score track. So I think every time it passes these spots, it will actually speed up the Queen of Hearts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 of it, which represents the 4 petals as well. And I believe you like kind of put the petals here to like remember to remind yourself. So this is the place that we put the tiles. So yeah, it's actually a pretty small area. Yeah, there's probably only 32 spots here. Yeah, if I bother counting, so there's like 5, 5, that's 4, so that's 18 plus 6. Oh no, there's 22 spots. Yeah, 22. Oh no, 24. Yeah, there's 24 spots, but there's 32 of the scrub tiles. Yeah. So you can demonstrate roughly how they work. So I believe this in the middle, if you minus it away from the 32, this we are left with only like 24 here. So yeah, it's about there. So yeah. So that's one tile, and that's how you put it, and it fits really well. That's very nice. And like this double layer board is nice because like if as you put more and more, right, then it won't be like, you know, like this. I can show you from the top camera, so it won't be like in a mess as you're trying to figure them out, but you can like kind of just, so now everything is nicely set and very neat as well. So yeah, that's one good thing, and it's not very difficult to take out. I believe it does like stay in place, but a bit more push can like just simply remove it. Oh, this is a different color, I realized. The one I remember, oh, so these are the ones that are red. Yeah, so the original one is actually a green at the back. so yeah, and it's, as you can see, it's not very difficult to take out. Yeah, and it's curved here, so it doesn't really spoil the or rub against the edges too much. Alright, so this is how they work. I think I'll just leave them open because there's another component that actually uses that. Okay, so let's check out this one first. So again, I believe this is by Game Trace as well, and this is really solid. I think they actually put something inside. Yeah, so this is the I don't know what it's called, the greenhouse, I think. So this is where we actually put our these tokens right here. So like kind of like a drawing area. Yeah, so once you put it, and if it's at the table, it should be pretty easy to pick up because of this notch here. So this double layer as well is really nice, and it's also, yeah, pretty much the same thickness as compared to the game board. It has a very nice 3D view of the greenhouse. So let's put this back. So yeah, that's the top, and I'm seeing that these cards don't really have much room for sleeves, so that's really troublesome. Yeah, and we have some more tiles here, which I don't know what they are. Some tea house set, if I never remember wrongly, and they do look like tea houses. So this one are orange. So far we have green, red, and orange bags. And these are our keys that we need to find, and I'm not sure if they really do help in the game, but yeah. So this is basically like the game board, but then it's like single layer. So yeah. So these are the ones that we have here. Okay, so that's the keys here. So we have like 5 of them. So each also representing a different suit. So there's a club, there's a hearts, spade, and a diamond. And this is, I'm not sure what is this, but yeah. So you can also see at the bottom. So they do have like the different shapes at the bottom of it. I suppose this just means the king. So there's like a castle icon here. So these puts in the middle, and this just lies here. Okay. Then we have these tokens. Cool. These are the Eat Me tokens. This is the Drink Me. So 4 Drink Me and 3 Eat Me. So these are their sides. So they are double-sided, same things on the back. So you have a very nice cutout here for it. And yeah, we have also, let's check out the scoring pad. So it kind of stuck to the side. So we have, this is the hard mode. So yeah, it's not double-sided. So yeah, I guess they could have made it double-sided. So that's the hard one. So this is the medium one. Okay, not too sure what's the difference. So there's quite a number of it here. Yeah. Then we have the placement order. Okay. Suppose, yeah, single-sided also. Yeah. Not really sure if we do need this. Yeah, if we do, then I think it's a bit little. Yeah, so then we have the felt, kind of a drawback here. So yeah, inside it's normal. Yeah, so you can see it's a felt material. Yeah, and not as thick as the one in Meeples and Monsters. But yeah, this is still pretty thick. Yeah, there's a normal bag here, but it's not like those kind of silk bag where it's very thin. Yeah, but this is definitely thicker than that one. So yeah, this is the bag, and let's see. So now we are all left with the cards, and So we do see like a trend here, like they all have this like slanted way of putting cards, which is not very effective because if the box move, then everything will just like mess up. And we have this. Interesting. Not too sure what is this, but it looks like the ones that is found on like bread. Okay. So here we have all the different modules, I believe. So this is the one that we saw on the expansion. So there's the Alice, this Jabberwocky, I believe they're from the expansion as well. This one also, the Mad Hatter. Also we have the objective cards here. So maybe we can put them together. We have the Queen of Hearts. So yeah, the Jabberwocky doesn't have objectives, okay. So the Tweedledee Tweedledum has. And yeah, the Mad Hatter doesn't have it as well. I think these are like the base set ones. Yeah. So okay, so these are the bigger cards which there's not too much space to actually sleeve, put the sleeve, I guess. But again, I'll test it out later. So let's take a look at all these smaller cards here. So let's take a look at this. So this is color to color, and you can see the medium one is color to color, shape to shape, and this is the three-way, I guess. Yeah, color to color, shape to shape, color to shape. And yeah, again, I'm still thinking like how I should store if I were to sleeve them. So yeah, so for now I guess I will still keep it in this bag. So let's take a look at what are these cards like. So yeah, so again they have this like linen finish, and the printing is quite off-centered. So you can see like this part is like much slimmer than the top. Yeah, so the whole picture is more towards the left, and it's the same trend for all of the cards. Yeah. So yeah, basically this is all the ones with like it says here colors to color. So I guess the medium one is like shape to shape, so it has like specific shapes to match. And the hard one here is the one with that has like shapes and colors mixed together. So yeah, I believe these are the points that you earn when you do a like correct guess. So there's pretty much just different combinations of colors. So let's see. Yeah, and then we have the easy ones also. I remember they are lesser easy cards and they are more like hard cards. So these are the same, and the way they are misprinted is okay. Actually, this one is more centered than the other one. Yeah, they just have like more sort of space at the top and bottom. So these are just different colors, and yeah, and the cards thickness here is actually okay. It's not too thin. Yeah, it's soft, but then it's not too thin, as you can see here. Okay, so this is our easy cards. So again, the depth of this hole is actually more than enough for like this amount of cards. So I'm not sure if they really do have like do make it with the sleeves in mind or not. Yeah. So let's take a look at these medium cards. So I think I'll just open one because the other one is pretty much the same thing. So here we have colors also. Okay. Yeah, and we have like shapes as well. So even if it says like where it's supposed to have like both So if you happen to pick like this, then it's pretty much the same as the easy one. So there's a 3 point. It's also like higher in points. So then we have like the shape to shape ones. Yeah. So the printing here is also, as you can see at the bottom here, it's like it has way too much space compared to the top, so it's a bit misaligned. And same thing for the front. So yeah, I'm not going to open the other ones because they are going to be the same thing. So let's take a look at the hard cards. So this, I think this is the one that we are going to see like a mixture of shapes and colors. So here you have, so let's take a look here first. So yeah, we have all the combinations. So yeah, they have 4 points, although they are still like size to size, I mean shape to shape. So this is the one that we have a mixture. Yeah. So yeah, I guess yeah, nothing much to see here actually. Yeah, all the similar cards, they have no words on it, just the shapes and colors. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll leave this one out. Yeah, because I want to show you guys how the cards actually fit with sleeves. So here we have the Alice deck. So it's here. It's nice that they use this. So it's like you can easily repack it if you decide not to sleeve them. So yeah, these are all the same bags. And here we have, let's see, if possible add a flower token to the queen. So that's like, I think these are more like cards that isn't good for you. Yep. So these are like kind of like events, I guess. Yep. So not too sure what the drink me and eat me tokens is for. So win card is the ones that we saw here. Yeah. So that's for the Alice. Again, I think I'll leave this like so. And then we have the White Rabbit. So that's the one we saw as the on the mini. So we have return the tiles in the green house back to the back and draw 4 new ones. Green cards are all score additional points. So I guess these are something good. So the queen speed is reduced by 1. Yep, so these are all the better, more beneficial for the players. That's nice. Yep, so these are the White Rabbit. So I guess you kind of play with certain decks in some of the games. Yeah, so that's actually nice. Then this like makes for quite a bit of variation. So you have the Queen of Hearts. So I suppose this is that. So here we have the back here. Again, the design of the back is quite nice as well. And again, same linen finish and thickness of the cards that they are using here. So this is this color band. So yeah. So this kind of moves the so the Queen of Hearts actually moves more as these kind of shapes are being put out. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's put it back. So again, these bags are already starting to tear, which is bad news. So next we have the Mad Hatter. So they don't really have anything at the bottom showing that it's whether it's expansion material, but I guess you'll know if you read the rulebook. So here we have Mad Hatter. This is any tea table with an adjacent tile. So yeah, I think this has something to do with this, I'm guessing. Yep. And the colors here are also pretty interesting. So it's like a mixture of purple and pink, which is the colors used in this game. So if no cubes are played, the queen speed is reduced by 2. So yeah, I guess this is a helpful one as well. So again, the pictures here are all the same. I believe it would be nice if they have like different pictures but of the same character. That would be nice. So this is the Mad Hatter. And yeah. So maybe let's take a look at the expansion so that we are reminded of the different modules. So the Queen of Hearts is actually the expansion. Maybe let's separate them. So this is from the base game. So the White Rabbit and Alice. So this is from the I realize I can't see. So this is from the expansion. This is also from the expansion. So this comes together with the tea house. Yeah, is it? Tea table set. Oh, so actually Alice is also part of the expansion. So this is together with the Drink Me and Eat Me. And the rest has the... Oh, actually the White Rabbit is also part of the expansion. Okay. Okay, I thought like the base game had some cards, but I guess no, they don't. So yeah, this is also the expansion. So these are helper cards, and Jabberwocky is also helper cards. Then these two are the ones that has objectives. So that's cool. Okay, now that we know. Right, so this is the Jabberwocky. So you can see here. So yeah, these two gain keys. So I suppose you play with the Queen of Hearts all the time. Right, so let's get on to the Tweedledee, Tweedledum. So here we have the know-how. Let's pick another player to point to a tile in the garden where they would place exactly 2 cubes if it were just played. Nice. So these are also kind of helping, kind of like giving more clues, which you are usually shouldn't be giving. That's nice, and they actually have all different names. So yeah, it would be a nice step if they could make like the pictures different. Okay, so that's for the helper cards, and then we have the objectives. Okay, maybe it's like different players' objective, I guess. There's only like 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 of them. So there's one easy win and one hard win, a medium and hard, hard and hard. So like different conditions, I guess, to win. Yeah. So it's nice. It's like a full art over here. It's the same color as the pack. So these cards are pretty simple actually. Okay. So now let's take a look at Cheshire Cat. Remember this is like kind of a famous character. So let's see here. So let's animate tiles in the garden with another tile in the garden. So it's like swapping tiles. Help from the cat. So we have all the same names here. Yeah, these are more of swapping the tiles. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not sure how or when you will draw this. Yeah, I suppose it's not like a one-time thing that everybody has and can use. If it is, then it's a bit lame because yeah, they seem really powerful. So this is, yeah, so I guess this is the objective. Yeah, so you're trying to like make a row or line with the same shape, or rather the club shape, diamond, the heart, the different colors, and the spade is here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's actually 4 colors. Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, 8 colors. I mean 4 shapes, 4 colors. So okay, let's since we are on this card, so I actually do have a promo here, which I do forget to share. So here we have the caterpillar module. So let's see, let's just take a quick look. So I really hope these do turn out well. So yeah, this is a caterpillar and a small rule book or rule paper here to teach you how to play with this. So it's an extra module from the Kickstarter. So there's a very good height, the queen speed is reduced by 1. Yep, so seems like still pretty much a helper card. That's good for you. Yeah. So yeah, this is a very simple module. I think module systems are always very interesting, but then they do have the tendency to like add too little or game variation to the game. So yeah, that's the I think that's the downside. But then the interesting side is that, I mean the good side is that you can actually include a lot of these kind of modules to actually spice up the game. And some modules, or actually some game publishers actually do make really good modules to like really change the way the game even feels. So yeah, so that's for all the cards, and now I'm going to show you guys the sleeve test. Okay, so this is a sleeve test, and finally I'm using a different size sleeves. So this is a 50 by 75 millimeters card sleeve, and again this is a really tight fit, and you can see that it's flush at the bottom. You can see over here, and at the top here is also, it's almost touching the top. Yeah, so I'm not too sure if they designed that in mind or what, but this is really a super tight fit. So this is 50 by 75, and again this is 60 microns. Sorry, I think it's yeah, so these are 60 microns, and let's just take a quick look at, let's close this up and take a look here. So okay, that's very good to see. As you can see, they still have a tiny bit of wiggle space. Yeah, and as you can see for the hard cards, they do have quite a bit of space left at the top, so no issue there. And they also have this very nice angle here for you to pick up the cards. And the cards, as you can see here, right, this is actually protruding out, so you actually have a bit of space to get your nails in there and like dig it out. So that's okay, that's nice and good design, I guess. But now let's check out the bigger cards, which I was supposed to keep around. So yeah, let's take one Alice card out and see. So the bigger cards, all the different, I suppose the helper and objective cards, they do use this 63.5 by 88 millimeters, and again pretty close fit. Yeah, not as close as the other one, but this is, yeah, also pretty close. And then you're supposed to fit it here, and I guess you could. Again, so maybe let's take out all the Alice cards. Where are they? Oh, they're here. So let's just test whether we could fit. So from here, you can see that we do have a bit of space, but with the addition of the sleeves, they are probably going to like overflow, and like what will happen is they will like start to slide over like so. So this will make it really messy. So again, I have to test it out and try it with the sleeves itself. And there's a very nice handle here, but again, I think the lip here is too little, especially I think some of it is actually thicker as compared to this. So I'm not too sure how they would fit, or maybe some of them are thicker, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so this I have to test out, and I'll either post some photos on Instagram, or I will actually, you know, either way I'll let you guys know how this actually fits once I sleeve everything. So yeah, basically at least for the size of the sleeve cuts, you can actually fit it this way, so that's no issue. The concern is just whether the cut stays in place, and like you can't really tilt the box anyway. Yeah, so yeah, at least the sleeve fit, that's one concern solved. So yeah, these are all the different cuts and the contents that we can find in this Paint the Roses, the deluxe edition. So once again, I have the deluxe edition here. So you have the retail edition. I don't think you have this insert, and the things are all like token or cardboard. So yeah, actually acrylic is good because, you know, it extends the shelf life of your game. So yeah, and I guess that's it. If you guys do like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing if you have not. And once again, thank you for watching. This is not Escape the Castle, but this is Paint the Roses, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.